indelibly imprinted on my soul forever was President Thomas Spencer Monson thumping the table, pointing a finger, declaring what we would and would not do on this.
How can we help girls who haven't gone on missions remember that they are not any less than those who did serve? And Elizabeth from Utah asks, I know it is not my duty to serve a full-time mission, and I feel at peace with the Lord about my decision, but the social rejection is sometimes unbearable. What am I to do?
Those are great questions, and we have strong feelings about this. By we, I mean the presiding officers of the church. I was in the Missionary Executive Council with President Russell Nelson when we wrestled through this issue to lower the age to 18 for young men and 19 for young women. And indelibly imprinted on my soul forever was President Thomas Spencer Monson thumping the table, pointing a finger, declaring what we would and would not do on this. He was very supportive. You remember the announcement, I mean that electric moment when he announced that in his general conference. But more privately, he had said, and of course he said it publicly too, but this was in the formative period of the policy, he was adamant that we were not going to create a second-class citizenship for young women who did not serve a mission. We lean on the young men to go as much as we can. We're pretty straightforward about that. We do an arm twist and a knee pull and a go for the juggler on the men. But even there, let me be serious and say, even there, if a young man doesn't go, that does not preclude him from our association and admiration and his priesthood service and his loyalty and love of the Lord and future in the church. That ought to be true for young men as well as young women, but adamantly for young women. President Monson never intended for all of the young women in the church to go on missions by dropping that age. We're very grateful for those who go. It's changed the face of the church. It's going to continue to change the face of the church. We went from something like, I don't know, Don, 8 or 10 or 12% to 30 or 35% of the missionary force of the church being young women. And everybody knows that a sister is twice as effective as 3 elders. But we do not want anyone feeling inadequate or left out or undignified or tarnished because she did not choose to serve a mission. And we're a little irritated with young men who say, well, I'm not going to date you because you didn't serve a mission. That seems to me just almost unconscionable. What we're dealing with here is the worth and merit and wonder and beauty of human beings and choices to be made and agency that exists. And we really feel strongly about this. If you can't tell this, I'll lean a little more forward. That we do not want that kind of climate over dating or marriages or who is really faithful in the church and who isn't. Those are decisions we all make, and some of us don't ever know about our neighbor. We don't know a reason why somebody didn't go. We don't know all the backstory on sometimes even our closest friends about circumstances that exist or conditions at home or financial anxieties or health conditions that may have played a part in that kind of a decision, but it isn't our place to pass a judgment or to in any way offend one of God's little ones. And you're all God's little ones.